Thank you for being here today. Let's explore how learning, adapting, and growing can drive your success. Your mindset is the foundation of your financial success. The way you think about money, how you approach challenges, and the beliefs you hold about wealth play a critical role in your ability to build and sustain it. The truth is, most people are limited not by their circumstances, but by their thinking. A limiting belief like money is the root of all evil or I'm just not good with money can quietly sabotage every effort you make toward financial growth. To build wealth, you need to shift those beliefs, rewrite your internal narrative, and start thinking like a wealth builder. The first step to mastering your money mindset is understanding the power of your thoughts. Your thoughts influence your actions, and your actions create your results. If you believe wealth is unattainable or reserved for others, your behavior will align with that belief. You might avoid taking risks, neglect opportunities, or settle for less than you deserve. On the other hand, a belief that financial abundance is possible for you sets the stage for action. It pushes you to learn, take calculated risks, and create opportunities where none existed before. Developing self-awareness around your relationship with money is a critical part of this process. Take a moment to reflect on your earliest memories of money. How was money discussed in your household growing up? Was it seen as a source of stress, a tool for freedom, or something else entirely? The way you were raised to think about money often shapes your current beliefs and habits. For example, if you grew up in an environment where money was always scarce, you might carry a scarcity mindset into adulthood, focusing more on what you lack than on what you can create. To overcome these limitations, you need to actively reframe your beliefs. Start by challenging negative or self-limiting thoughts as they arise. Instead of thinking, I'll never be wealthy, replace that thought with, I am learning the skills and strategies to build wealth. Words have power, and consistent positive reinforcement rewires your brain to expect and attract success. Another critical aspect of mastering your money mindset is setting clear goals. Without direction, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or stuck. Write down specific financial goals and attach timelines to them. Whether it's saving for a house, paying off debt, or reaching a certain net worth, clarity gives you focus. With clear goals, you can break the journey into smaller, manageable steps and track your progress over time. Visualization is another tool that helps reprogram your mind for wealth. Take a few minutes each day to imagine yourself living your ideal financial life. Picture the lifestyle you want, the freedom you'll experience, and the impact you can have. Visualization not only motivates you, but also trains your brain to recognize opportunities aligned with your goals. It's not about wishful thinking. It's about creating a mindset that seeks solutions and embraces action. In addition to visualization, surrounding yourself with the right influences is vital. Who you spend time with matters. If your circle views wealth building as unrealistic or criticizes those who succeed, their negativity can hold you back. Seek out mentors, peers, and role models who inspire and challenge you. Engage with books, podcasts, or events that align with your vision of success. These influences will keep you motivated and focused on your path. Your money mindset is also closely tied to your sense of self-worth. Many people unconsciously limit their earning potential because they don't believe they deserve more. Recognize the value you bring to the table, and don't be afraid to ask for what you're worth, whether it's a higher salary, a better deal, or the courage to launch your own venture. Remember, building wealth starts with valuing yourself and your abilities. Lastly, practice gratitude for the wealth you already have, no matter how small it may seem. Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, helping you recognize the opportunities around you. When you appreciate what you have, you open the door for more to flow into your life. Living below your means is a cornerstone of financial success. It is a simple concept, yet one of the hardest for many people to implement because it goes against societal pressures and instant gratification. The idea is straightforward. Spend less than you earn consistently. While this might sound restrictive, it is actually a liberating practice. It creates financial breathing room, reduces stress, and opens doors to wealth-building opportunities that would otherwise remain out of reach. To start, it's important to understand that living below your means doesn't mean depriving yourself of all enjoyment or settling for less in life. Instead, it's about prioritizing your long-term goals over short-term indulgences. It's about making conscious decisions with your money rather than letting emotions or external pressures dictate your spending. Financial discipline requires asking yourself a simple question before any purchase. Do I really need this? Or is it just something I want right now? This habit, though small, can prevent countless impulsive purchases that add up over time. A key part of living below your means is creating and following a budget. Many people resist the idea of budgeting because they see it as restrictive. But in reality, a budget is empowering. It provides clarity on your income, expenses, and savings goals, giving you control over where your money goes. Start by tracking your spending for a month to identify areas where you might be overspending. You might be surprised at how much money leaks away on non-essential items like dining out, subscriptions you barely use, or unnecessary upgrades. Once you have a clear picture, you can allocate your income intentionally, making sure to prioritize essentials, savings, and investments before anything else. One of the biggest traps people fall into is lifestyle inflation. As income increases, so does spending, often on things that don't significantly improve quality of life. For example, upgrading to a larger home, buying a luxury car, or splurging on designer brands might feel rewarding, but these choices often come with recurring costs that drain financial resources. The key is to resist the temptation to inflate your lifestyle with every pay raise or windfall. Instead, channel that extra income into savings, investments, or paying off debt. By keeping your expenses stable as your income grows, you create a widening gap between what you earn and what you spend. This gap is the foundation of wealth. Another effective strategy is to differentiate between needs and wants. Needs are essentials, like housing, utilities, food, and transportation. Wants are discretionary expenses, like eating at fancy restaurants, buying the latest gadgets, or taking luxury vacations. While it's important to enjoy life and treat yourself occasionally, The problem arises when wants begin to overshadow needs in your spending habits. Practicing moderation and finding cost-efficient ways to enjoy life can help you maintain balance while still living below your means. Automating your finances is another powerful tool to ensure you stick to this principle. Set up automatic transfers to your savings or investment accounts as soon as your paycheck arrives. This way, you prioritize saving and investing without relying on willpower. What's left in your account becomes your budget for discretionary spending. This method, often referred to as paying yourself first, ensures you're consistently building wealth while avoiding the temptation to spend everything you earn. Debt management is also crucial when it comes to living below your means. High interest debt, like credit card balances, can quickly erode your financial stability. Make it a priority to pay off debt aggressively and avoid taking on new debt unless absolutely necessary. When you do need to borrow, such as for a home or education, ensure the payments are well within your budget and won't strain your finances. Lastly, embrace a mindset of gratitude and contentment. Society often equates success with material possessions, but true wealth is about having freedom, security, and peace of mind. When you focus on what you already have and appreciate the progress you're making, it becomes easier to resist the urge to overspend in pursuit of fleeting satisfaction. Investing early and consistently is one of the most powerful strategies for building wealth and securing financial freedom. The earlier you begin, the more time your money has to grow, thanks to the power of compound interest. Many people underestimate just how significant this compounding effect can be over decades. Every dollar you invest today has the potential to grow exponentially as it earns returns, and those returns are reinvested, creating a snowball effect. To understand the impact of starting early, consider this. An individual who invests $500 a month starting at age 25 and stops at age 35, just 10 years, will often accumulate more wealth by retirement than someone who starts investing $500 a month at age 35 and continues until age 65. The difference is time. The early investor benefits from decades of compounding, while the late starter spends years trying to catch up. Time in the market always outperforms attempts to time the market. Starting as soon as possible, even with small amounts, is far more impactful than waiting for the perfect moment. Consistency is equally important. Investing isn't about making one large contribution and hoping for the best. It's about creating a habit of contributing regularly, no matter how small the amount might seem at first. This is where strategies like dollar-cost averaging come into play. By investing a fixed amount at regular intervals, you reduce the impact of market volatility. When prices are high, you buy fewer shares, and when prices are low, you buy more. Over time, this approach averages out your costs and reduces the emotional stress of market fluctuations. Automation is a valuable tool to ensure consistency. Set up automatic transfers to your investment accounts every month, aligning with your pay schedule. When investing becomes a non-negotiable part of your budget, you eliminate the risk of skipping contributions due to forgetfulness or competing financial priorities. Think of these automated investments as paying your future self. Think of these automated investments as paying your future self. Just as you wouldn't skip investing in your financial future, choosing the right investment vehicles is also crucial. For beginners, diversified options like index funds or exchange-traded funds, ETFs, are a smart choice. These funds spread your investment across a broad range of assets, reducing risk while providing solid returns over time. They also tend to have lower fees compared to actively managed funds, which means more of your money stays invested and grows. Tax advantage accounts, such as 401ks or IRAs, offer additional benefits like tax-deferred growth or tax-free withdrawals, depending on the account type. Taking full advantage of employer matching contributions in a 401k is one of the easiest ways to maximize your investments early on. Investing early also allows you to take on a higher level of risk when you're younger. With decades ahead to recover from market downturns, you can afford to allocate a larger portion of your portfolio to equities, which historically provide higher returns than bonds or other low-risk investments. As you age and your financial goals shift, you can gradually adjust your portfolio to prioritize stability over growth, ensuring your assets are protected as you approach retirement. One common obstacle to investing early is the perception that you need a large amount of money to get started. This simply isn't true. Thanks to advancements in financial management technology, there are now countless platforms that allow you to invest with as little as $10 or less. Fractional shares, which let you purchase a portion of a stock, have made it possible to invest in companies and funds that were previously out of reach for many people. Starting small is better than not starting at all. And as your income grows, you can increase your contributions over time. Another key aspect of consistency is maintaining discipline during market volatility. The stock market will have its ups and downs, but it's essential to stay the course and avoid making emotional decisions. Trying to time the market by selling during downturns and re-entering during upswings often leads to poor results. History has shown that markets tend to recover. History has shown that markets tend to recover, and those who remain invested during downturns are often rewarded with strong long-term growth. Educating yourself about investing is a vital component of this strategy. The more you understand about how markets work and the principles of asset allocation, the more confident you'll feel about your decisions. Knowledge reduces fear and empowers you to take advantage of opportunities others might overlook. It's not about becoming an expert overnight, but about committing to continuous learning over time. Investing early and consistently is less about how much you start with and more about building habits that will serve you for a lifetime. Creating multiple income streams is a powerful strategy for achieving financial security and building wealth. Relying solely on one source of income, like a traditional job, can leave you vulnerable to unexpected challenges, such as layoffs, industry downturns, or economic uncertainty. Diversifying your income not only provides stability, but also accelerates your ability to reach financial goals. It's a strategy that requires intention, creativity, and effort, but the rewards can be life-changing. The first step to creating multiple income streams is recognizing the value of your time and skills. Each person has unique talents, knowledge, and experiences that can be monetized. Start by identifying areas where you have expertise or a passion that aligns with market demand. For instance, if you're skilled in graphic design, you could take on freelance projects or sell design templates online. If you're knowledgeable in a specific field, consider offering consulting services, creating online courses, or writing an ebook. The key is to leverage what you already have to generate additional income without reinventing the wheel. Active income streams are often the easiest to establish initially. These are income sources where you trade your time for money, such as a side job, freelance work, or selling a product or service. While active income streams can be lucrative, they require consistent effort to maintain. To make the most of your time, focus on high-value activities that maximize your earning potential. For example, instead of taking on small, low-paying tasks, aim for opportunities that align with your skills and pay a premium. Passive income streams, on the other hand, are the ultimate goal for many. These income sources require upfront effort, but can generate ongoing earnings with minimal maintenance. Investments are a classic example of passive income. Dividends from stocks, interest from bonds, or rental income from real estate provide consistent returns over time. Building a portfolio of investments requires discipline and patience, but it's one of the most effective ways to grow wealth without continuously trading your time for money. Another way to create passive income is through digital products or intellectual property. For instance, creating an online course, publishing a book, or developing an app can generate income for years after the initial work is done. The internet has made it easier than ever to distribute digital products to a global audience. Platforms like YouTube, Etsy, and Shopify enable creators to monetize their content and products with relatively low upfront costs. Emergence is another avenue worth exploring. Selling physical products through platforms like Amazon, eBay, or your own online store can be a lucrative income stream. To make this work efficiently, consider leveraging dropshipping or outsourcing fulfillment, which allows you to sell products without needing to manage inventory directly. The key is identifying a niche market and offering products that solve a specific problem or meet a particular demand. Real estate is a proven method for generating multiple income streams, especially if approached strategically. Purchasing rental properties provides ongoing income through tenant payments while also building equity over time. House hacking, renting out part of your primary residence, can be an accessible way to get started in real estate without requiring a significant upfront investment. Short-term rental platforms like Airbnb offer another opportunity to earn income from real estate on a more flexible basis. Investing in the stock market is another way to diversify your income. Beyond traditional buy and hold strategies, consider exploring options like dividend-paying stocks or peer-to-peer lending platforms. These investments can supplement your primary income and help you build a more robust financial portfolio. However, it's essential to research and understand the risks involved before diving in. Networking is a critical component of creating multiple income streams. Many opportunities come through relationships with others. Surround yourself with people who are entrepreneurial and motivated. Attend industry events, join professional organizations, or participate in online communities that align with your goals. Collaboration often leads to unexpected opportunities such as partnerships, referrals, or innovative business ideas. Lastly, time management is essential when building multiple income streams. Balancing a full-time job, side projects, and personal life can be challenging. Start small and scale gradually to avoid burnout. Automation and delegation are invaluable tools for managing multiple streams effectively. For instance, automating financial investments, outsourcing repetitive tasks, or using technology to streamline workflows can free up time to focus on high-impact activities. Creating multiple income streams is not about overworking yourself, but about leveraging your time, skills, and resources in smarter ways. It's a process of identifying opportunities, taking calculated risks, and consistently working towards your goals. Each additional income stream you create not only enhances your financial stability, but also brings you closer to long-term freedom and security. Protecting your wealth is just as important as building it. Without a plan to safeguard what you've earned, you risk losing it to unforeseen events, poor decisions, or external threats. Preserving your wealth requires a proactive approach, combining smart financial strategies, proper planning, and vigilance to ensure that what you've worked hard for remains secure. The foundation of protecting your wealth starts with having a strong financial safety net. An emergency fund is essential for covering unexpected expenses, such as medical bills, home repairs, or job loss, without dipping into your investments or taking on debt. Ideally, this fund should cover at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses and be kept in a highly liquid account, like a savings account or money market fund. This ensures that when emergencies arise, you're not forced to sell long-term investments or disrupt your financial plan. Insurance is another critical component of wealth protection. The right insurance coverage can shield you from financial losses that could otherwise be devastating. Health insurance, for example, protects against high medical costs, while homeowners or renters insurance safeguards your property. Life insurance ensures that your family is financially secure in the event of your passing, especially if you have dependents or significant debt. Disability insurance is often overlooked, but it's equally important as it replaces lost income if you're unable to work due to injury or illness. For those with substantial assets, umbrella insurance provides an extra layer of protection against lawsuits or major liability claims. Asset protection strategies are also essential for safeguarding your wealth from potential legal threats. This includes structuring your financial assets in ways that minimize exposure to lawsuits or creditors. For instance, certain retirement accounts, like 401ks, are often protected under federal law from creditors in bankruptcy cases. Establishing a trust can provide additional layers of protection, especially for those with significant wealth or complex estates. Trusts can shield assets from lawsuits, reduce tax liabilities, and ensure a smooth transfer of wealth to future generations. Diversification plays a key role in protecting your wealth. Concentrating all your assets in a single investment, such as one stock, one property, or even one industry, exposes you to unnecessary risk. Diversifying your portfolio across different asset classes, stocks, bonds, real estate, and cash, helps mitigate the impact of market volatility. Within each asset class, diversification across sectors, geographies, and companies further reduces risk. The goal is to spread your wealth across various opportunities so that no single event can cause catastrophic losses. Tax planning is another area where you can protect your wealth. Without a clear tax strategy, you risk paying more than necessary, which can erode your financial progress over time. Maximize the use of tax-advantaged accounts like IRAs or 401ks to minimize your taxable income. Work with a tax advisor to identify deductions, credits, or strategies that apply to your situation. For high-income earners or those with significant assets, advanced strategies like charitable giving, estate planning, or business tax planning can help preserve wealth. Keeping your wealth secure also requires regular review and updates to your financial plans. Life changes, such as marriage, divorce, having children, or retiring, can all impact your financial priorities and risk exposure. Schedule regular check-ins with your financial advisor to reassess your goals and make adjustments as needed. Staying proactive ensures that your wealth protection strategies remain aligned with your current circumstances and future plans. Protecting your wealth also involves managing your spending habits. Overspending or lifestyle inflation can quickly deplete your resources, no matter how much you earn. Living within or below your means is a consistent way to ensure that your wealth continues to grow rather than erode over time. Create a budget that aligns with your long-term goals and stick to it, even as your income increases. Lastly, stay vigilant against external threats like fraud, identity theft, and cybercrime. As technology advances, so do the methods used by criminals to exploit vulnerabilities. Use strong passwords, enable two-factor authentication, and monitor your financial accounts regularly for suspicious activity. Be cautious with sharing personal or financial information and stay informed about common scams and fraud schemes. Consider credit monitoring services or identity theft insurance for added protection. Preserving your wealth is not a one-time effort. It's an ongoing process that requires diligence, planning, and adaptability. Every step you take to safeguard your assets ensures they remain intact to support your financial goals, provide for your family, and secure your legacy. The ability to learn, adapt, and grow is one of the most critical skills for achieving success in any area of life. Change is constant, and those who can embrace it rather than resist it are the ones who thrive. Learning is not just about acquiring knowledge, but also about applying that knowledge in meaningful ways. Adaptability is what allows you to respond to new challenges, and growth is the result of continuously pushing beyond your comfort zone. Together, these qualities create a powerful framework for achieving long-term success. Learning begins with curiosity. It requires a mindset that is open to new information, perspectives, and experiences. One of the most effective ways to foster learning is to make it a daily habit. This doesn't necessarily mean formal education. It can be as simple as reading a book, listening to a podcast, or seeking out conversations with people who challenge your way of thinking. The goal is to stay intellectually active and expose yourself to ideas that expand your understanding. Self-awareness plays a significant role in the learning process. To grow, you must first recognize where you need improvement. This requires being honest with yourself about your strengths and weaknesses. Feedback, whether from mentors, colleagues, or even your own reflections, is invaluable in identifying areas for growth. Instead of viewing constructive criticism as a threat, see it as an opportunity to improve. The most successful individuals are those who actively seek feedback and use it to refine their skills and strategies. Adaptability is the bridge between learning and growth. No matter how much you know, unexpected situations will arise that challenge your assumptions and force you to pivot. Being adaptable means staying flexible in your approach and willing to adjust your plans when circumstances change. It's about focusing on the outcome rather than rigidly clinging to a specific method. For example, if one strategy for achieving a goal isn't working, an adaptable person will explore alternative paths rather than abandoning the goal altogether. One of the best ways to cultivate adaptability is by developing a mindset of resilience. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but how you respond to them determines your ability to move forward. Resilient individuals view failures as temporary and use them as opportunities to learn and grow. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, they analyze the situation, extract lessons, and apply those lessons to future endeavors. This ability to bounce back quickly is what allows adaptable people to maintain momentum even in the face of adversity. Growth requires deliberate effort. It is not enough to simply learn and adapt. You must also take action. Growth happens when you consistently apply what you've learned to improve yourself and your circumstances. This often involves stepping outside your comfort zone and embracing challenges that stretch your abilities. While this can be uncomfortable, it's necessary for personal and professional development. Each time you overcome a challenge, you build confidence and expand your capacity to handle even greater obstacles in the future. A commitment to lifelong growth also means understanding that progress is a journey, not a destination. Success isn't a fixed point you reach and then stop. It's an ongoing process of striving for improvement. This requires setting clear goals and regularly evaluating your progress toward them. Break your goals into smaller, actionable steps and celebrate each milestone along the way. These small wins reinforce your motivation and keep you focused on the bigger picture. Another important aspect of growth is surrounding yourself with the right influences. The people you associate with have a significant impact on your mindset and behavior. Seek out individuals who inspire and challenge you, whether through their achievements, their perspectives, or their ability to push you toward your potential. At the same time, distance yourself from negative influences that discourage growth or promote complacency. Your environment plays a crucial role in shaping your ability to learn, adapt, and grow. Finally, embrace the idea that learning, adapting, and growing is a continuous cycle. As you learn new skills or gain insights, you'll encounter new challenges that require adaptation. Each time you adapt, you'll uncover opportunities for further growth. This cycle doesn't have an endpoint. It's a lifelong process that ensures you remain relevant, capable, and successful in an ever-changing world. Thank you all for your time and attention today. I hope you leave here inspired to embrace learning, adaptability, and growth in every aspect of your life. Goodbye and take care.